How's it going, guys? David here from PhoneBuff.com, and in this video I'm going to be pitting the iPhone 4S, which is the flagship phone from Apple or iOS, against the Nokia Lumia 900 on the right, which is obviously the flagship phone from Windows Phone, or arguably the flagship phone from Windows Phone. So both devices are off right now. I'm going to do a speed comparison test, starting with the boot up test, then I'm going to be doing a browser test, and also an app speed comparison. So I'll go ahead and turn both of these guys on at the same time. Power buttons here on the right and here on the top on the iPhone, so press it at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a few seconds. There you go. Let these guys load up. While they're loading up, I'll let you guys know that they're both running on the same Wi-Fi network. And also, I cleared out the browser history on both devices before I turned them off. So we're going to get a nice, even comparison test on both these guys. And we'll really find out which one's faster. So the Lumia 900 looks like it's going to that little Windows Phone. There you go. So the iPhone 4S actually beat out the Lumia 900 when it came to loading it up. I got the SIM card error on here, but that's because I don't have a SIM card. But a split-second decision. I mean, really, the iPhone 4S loaded up just a half second before the Lumia 900 did. And I've done other tests before. You know, in one test, the Lumia 900 will win, and then the iPhone 4S will be a half a second later. Sometimes they'll just tie, and sometimes it goes to the iPhone 4S. This case, it went to the iPhone 4S, but really, that's the tie. We'll go ahead and go to the next test, which is the ESPN app test. So I'm gonna load up Score Center right here and here. So 1, 2, 3. And load it up first on the iPhone 4S. This guy's still going, and now it's done. So obviously the winner here is the iPhone 4S. We'll go ahead and close it out. So I'll just close them out just for comparison's sake. Just in case you guys are worried about that. So anyway, we'll load up the next app, which is Flixster. So tap this guy, and I'll hit Flixster. 1, 2, 3. Again, the iPhone 4S won. I got to add 2, but it did load up a split second before the Lumia. Let me hit back out of here. Close that guy out. Alright, now the next test will be the dictionary app test. So I'll load up dictionary on both devices. 1, 2, 3. And this time the Lumia 900 won. So that win goes to the Nokia. So we'll go ahead and close this guy out. So so far the iPhone won the ESPN and the Flixster app. The dictionary app went to the Lumia. Next app I'll load up is WordPress. So I have WordPress by the same developer on both phones, and we'll go ahead and see which one loads up first. So 1, 2, 3. And the iPhone 4S did load it up first. It just loads up this first part. I'm gonna hit the actual my website PhoneBuff and see which one loads up first here. So 1, 2, 3. And again, the iPhone 4S won again. So the win definitely goes to the iPhone 4S here. And the last app I'll test will be the camera, just to see the boot up or the launching speed of the camera. So we'll tap the camera at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. And again, the iPhone 4S did show us the capture screen a little bit faster than the Lumia 900, so the win does go to the iPhone again. So from the app speeds, the Lumia only won in one, which is the dictionary. The rest went to the iPhone. Boot up speed, like I said, the iPhone technically won, but it's really close. I'd call it a tie just from my past experience. But now we'll go ahead and do the browser speed test. So I'll open up the browser on both phones. Like I said, I did clear out the history. So first website we'll visit is going to be, of course, PhoneBuff.com. So PhoneBuff.com and PhoneBuff.com on here. Alright, so I'll go ahead and tap go at the same time. 1, 2, 3. And both devices are off. Looks like the iPhone has a lead. The status bar is right here on the bottom for the Lumia. I'll let you know as soon as one finishes. There you go. The iPhone 4S is done. Lumia 900 is still going. You can see everything's loaded up on the iPhone. This guy looks like most of it's done, but it seems to be loading something up in the background. But for this case, the iPhone 4S does get the win. We'll go ahead and do a multi-touch test to see how smooth the multi-touch is on here. So I'll go ahead and we'll just zoom in on this picture part here. So I'll zoom in and out. Really smooth on the iPhone. It's been smooth for a long time with iOS. I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the Lumia. So same area. Again, really smooth on here too. So definitely both of them have smooth multi-touch. Let's go ahead and do a scroll test. So I'll go ahead and scroll. I think I clicked on something here. Let's just go back really quick. Whoops. Alright. So while that's loading, I'll just go ahead and scroll in here. So I'm just going to scroll down, and you can see no little checkboards. So everything loads up really quickly. Let me zoom in, do the same thing. Everything seems to be loading up really quickly. We'll do the same thing on here. First we'll do the pan out or the zoom. So you can see it is loading up things up like as we go a little bit right there. So it's not as fast as the iPhone in that regard. We'll go ahead and zoom in and do the same thing. When we zoom in, doesn't seem to be an issue. So for scrolling, the iPhone 4S does seem to be a little bit faster. We'll go ahead and load up another website. We'll load up, let's do, I don't know, CNN.com. So CNN.com, and tap go at the same time. iPhone 4S already loaded it up, and followed by the Lumia 900. It looks like they loaded up different versions. This one has a picture, and this one has a smaller picture. So if anything, it sure took longer on the iPhone 4S, but the iPhone 4S still won. So of course, the win goes to the iPhone 4S there again. And the last website we'll load, we'll just load up NFL.com really quick, and we'll go and see. They're going to load up the mobile site, and then we'll do the full site after, so we get a full idea of how fast each browser is. So 1, 2, 3. Again, that one was close, but this guy didn't load up the mobile site. It loaded up the WAP version, where this guy loaded up the actual mobile version. As you can see, m.nfl. So we'll scroll down to the bottom, and I'll scroll down to the bottom here, and let's go to the full site. So desktop and full site. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so it looks like the iPhone 4S has the lead. The Lumia 900 is about 60% done. iPhone 4S is now done. There's a little bar loading in the status bar, that little circle if you guys see. So it is loading some things up in the background, but now it's gone. Lumia 900 is done. Overall, the win does go to the iPhone 4S, but it's a lot closer than you would believe, because a lot of times it's loading stuff up in the background with that little circle up in the notification bar, where it doesn't show on the Lumia 900. It just shows up in the bar. So anyway, that's the app speed comparison test. Or the speed comparison. Overall, the iPhone 4S is the clear winner here. When it comes to boot up, we'll say it's a tie. App speeds were faster on the iPhone 4S, and then the browser was unanimously faster on the iPhone 4S. So that's pretty much it for me in this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you for watching.